reservations.
It's been 30 years since Juan Marie Arzac and the Group of 10 began defining the new Spanish cuisine, and 20 years since Ferran Adria changed the playing field worldwide. Who will be the next great innovator? If Michelin stars in the effusive praise of his peers is any measure, it's this guy, Andoni Aduriz. A former cook at El Bulli and at Arzac, his own restaurant Mugaritz has been making major waves since it opened in 1998. Located in the lush green hills and mountains south of San Sebastian, the renovated farmhouse turned restaurant quickly became an important station of the cross on the international foodie trail for globe-trotting gastronomes looking for the next big thing. In Andoni's state-of-the-art kitchen, an international crew of highly motivated, high-performance cooks are busy putting together a sampling for me and Elena. For Andoni, the meal is a trip, and it's best to participate. Thus, diners begin with a basic choice. 2 cards, 2 choices as to how to enjoy your dining experience.
I'm faced with 2 envelopes, one that says 150 minutes rebel, 150 minutes submit. No question, it's submit. Cooking is about control, about dominating your environment, about controlling the forces of nature. Eating, for me, is about submission.
Andoni wastes no time taking the reins and starts things off with a basket of what appear to be polished stones. A curious thing to begin a meal, but actually it's a potato baked in an edible clay shell. To complete the illusion, there's an actual stone in the basket, indistinguishable from the others.
This would be absolutely illegal in the States. One person would, and that's it.
Tenemos otro sobre con una dirección de dentista, muy bueno, ¿eh?
He says he has another envelope with a dentist.
This is a water of Idiazabal cheese, and then we use a Japanese starch called kuzu, and it thickens it up, and then when warmed up, it kind of melts.
A literal melt-in-your-mouth smooth gnocchi.
Wow.
It's incredible, eh?
It's absolutely, the taste is extraordinary and the texture is supernatural.
Language is inadequate to describe this too much of a good thing as just enough creation. Charcoal grilled and roasted foie gras with sea urchin. Blackout good. Over the top. Decadent and beyond perfection. In your face, food nerds.
2 of my absolute favorite ingredients. There are few dishes that are good in any language. I don't think it matters where you come from in the world. This, taps right into the nerve. It's like having sex with twins. What's so fantastic about the business? And actually, it's, I'm asking everyone on the show this question. What is the taste when you think of your childhood?
Cuando íbamos al pueblo de mi padre, y cuando hacía chuletillas al sarmiento.
He remembered the smell of the coals when he went to the village of his father and they were grilling lamb.
It's very powerful when you can smell something or taste something that brings you right back to when you were a child.
Here we have the beef served over cinders and crispy radishes.
Thank you very much.
Cinders and crispy radishes.
So it's interesting that I asked this question now because this looks very much...
No one in the kitchen has had a flashback. This is not a lump of coal or a burned-up briquette, but in fact a tender, perfectly cooked hunk of lusciously fat marbled beef, playfully coated in black vegetable coloring, making it look like a charred ember. But one swipe with the knife...
That is good.
And this playful dessert of moist chocolate cake, cocoa bubbles, and cold almond cream is almost as much fun as it is tasty.
That's fantastic. Chefs are sentimental.
Sí, very sentimental. As you told before, you have to think as a child, no? It's very important to be astonished by everything.
Without that, if it's all technical, it's you can taste it.
That's not what's going on at Mugaritz. What's happening here is clearly something special.